G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to episode number 6 of the year-long Tranmere save to see how far we can push this club and possibly make them the new Merseyside superpower. So just a quick recap from the previous episode, and I apologise for the slight delay on this due to me and my family being not very well over the past week. That's why this episode is a little bit later than usual. But as I said, quick recap from the previous episode where it was the first ever effort by myself for the live commentaries over these 3 games, the Notts County, Bradford and Grimsby matches, which all in all resulted in some very good wins for us. 3 clean sheets, progressing into the next round of the competitions and keeping our place at the top of the league. So it's even better. But then after that, we did play obviously a few more games, which we got another result against MK Dons, which is a good result. A bad result, a bad result against Swindon. I was very disappointed in this. They're bottom of the league, we're top of the league, and we ended up losing 2-0. But I suppose that's just the way it goes sometimes. But we bounced right back with a Charlie Jolly double against Grimsby, which again boosted us and gave us a little bit of confidence going into that FA Cup round. Now, I know I said I was going to do a live com on this, but I played it out whilst I wasn't feeling very well, so the live commentary wouldn't have been very good, and the result wasn't very good for a live com anyway. It was a ball draw. Leeds offered nothing. I set them up, not defensively as such, but to play it out, hopefully to get a replay. It worked. Got them back to Prenton Park, and we got bad. We were 3-0 down at half time, but it's the 4th round of the FA Cup. There are a couple of divisions above us. I'm quite happy with that little bit of progress. We got a little bit of money in the bank for it as well. I think overall we've got about 70 or 80,000 into the bank account, which has really helped us. But obviously in between that as well, we got a nice result in the EFL trophy as well, where we qualified for the next round, and we're into the semi-finals against Derby, which I think is going to be a tough one. Derby, actually, I need to look at this. They're in a league above us. Okay, it's going to be a tough ask, but I'm reasonably confident we can get something there. But we need to pick the league results back up again. Having 2 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw in our last 4 league games, not really comfortable with that sort of form, and with the league games only running until the end of April, which I had absolutely no idea that actually was a thing. I thought they carried on into the middle of May, but obviously with the playoff rounds and everything happening, the season obviously ends a little bit earlier than what I'm used to with the Premier League. So that's the recap of the results. I'll show you the finances, which again, we're in a positive balance, which is good. It's a good thing. We still have that debt there, but I'm hoping if we can get promotion this year, then that will really help get rid of that. I did make a couple of signings as well. I wanted to bolster the squad after we had lost a couple of players, Joe Lewis, Healy Byrne. So I brought in George Shelvey as a backup goalkeeper, fairly decent goalkeeper. I'm hoping that he doesn't really need to be called upon, but we'll see. I wanted cover for Pike at right back, and even though this guy is slow, he's fairly decent in the mentals and technicals area, so I think he's good cover for Pike, and he's played alright. He's played 2 games, average rating 6.7, it's not too bad. And I wanted another winger to help cover the likes of Saunders, Josh Hawkes, Kieran Morris as well, and this guy was up for it, and yeah, he's come in. 2 really good games. I think, was it 7.2, and he got an assist in his first game as a 7.1. So can't really complain of that after my stupid mistake of letting Rob Apter go back to Blackpool because I didn't think I was going to use wingers this season. Schoolboy error, that one. Real bad schoolboy error, that one, to be fair. So yeah, the squad is looking alright. Most of the players are reasonably happy. Banging in some goals this season. Jolly's on 20 goals, 3 assists in 30 appearances. 13 from Saunders. Even Christian Dennis has banged in double figures this year. But the player who's really stood out so far is Josh Hawkes. 4 goals, 8 assists in 31 games. That's not bad going at all, that for this league as well. And speaking of the league, oops, did not mean to do that. And speaking of the league, there we are. Still top of the league by 4 points over Notts County, 5 points over Colchester, and what's that, 7 points over Doncaster. Doncaster, who I believe we have next. And we battered them at Prenton Park, so I'm expecting some sort of revenge with this one. With that being said, I think I'm going to play out this next load of league fixtures here, because it is just all league fixtures. And I'm going to come back, and for episode number 7, I'm going to do the live com for the semi-finals of the EFL Trophy to see how we get on against Derby, and then play out a few more games, probably until the end of March, and then we'll see by the end of March where we're at. It's a big couple of months. Could we have that promotion that we want? Tune into the next episode and see where we're at. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this content. There is other content on the channel. A really good Sheffield Wednesday rebuild save is on there at the moment. I've done Bournemouth and Aberdeen as well. I'm currently working on, almost finished, a rebuild of Union Berlin as well. That's due out this week. So yeah, plenty more to come, and plenty more to come in the new year as well. So as I say, if you are enjoying this, leave a like on the video, click the bell icon, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.